fairly good night's sleep, and my partner arrives in the formation and tells me that they have seen effectively the same thing which I saw, but they saw it from their vantage point 200 meters behind me and elevated probably 100 feet. You know, they saw the same thing, what appeared to be the same thing. They come into the field, into the circle, and then they lost it, and as they lost it, I got it, and it tied together very well. You know, it seemed to, it provided, you know, for me, independent confirmation, because I did wake up thinking, wow, was that a dream or something? But it was pretty much confirmed, and it was extremely close enough to be absolutely certain that that was something extremely strange in there with me, and you know, it wasn't anything that I've ever seen before that close.
L'une des pièces à conviction les plus sensationnelles établissant un lien entre les boules de lumière et l'apparition des cercles. Les boules ont commencé à tournoyer le jour même où les cercles se sont formés. Beaucoup de gens ont été convaincus de l'authenticité du phénomène.
C'est incroyable.
Ce qui paraît suspect à tête claire, c'est la façon dont le témoin a filmé.
Si vous étiez en train de filmer et que tout à coup 2 boules de lumière apparaissaient, que feriez-vous avec la caméra? Vous tenteriez de suivre les boules de lumière. Alors que dans la vidéo d'Oliver's Castle, la caméra ne bouge pratiquement pas. La deuxième chose, c'est le son.
C'est incroyable.
Si vous filmiez des boules de lumière en train de créer un agroglyphe, vous pensez que vous diriez « c'est incroyable ». Ça sonne faux.
Verdict?
C'est un canular.
Il a raison. Et on se range à son avis, à moins d'être de ceux qui croient à la théorie du complot. Un jour, à l'aube, John Webby, un employé d'une société de production audiovisuelle, aperçoit un nouveau cercle. Il a tout à coup une inspiration. Il prend sa caméra et commence à filmer.
Je me disais que ce serait amusant de voir comment ils réagiraient si on leur montrait ces images. Et c'est ce que j'ai fait.
Le reste s'est fait en quelques heures. Un monteur vidéo a copié une autre partie du champ et l'a collé sur la figure géométrique afin de recréer le champ avant l'apparition du cercle. Ensuite, il suffit d'ajouter des boules de lumière, de faire disparaître progressivement l'image surimposée en partant du centre vers l'extérieur, et le tour est joué.
C'est incroyable.
John a apporté la cassette dans un pub fréquenté par des mordus d'agroglyphes. Elle a fait sensation et continue encore de faire son petit effet. Certains sont persuadés que ces images sont réelles. D'autres que John est un pion du gouvernement ou de l'armée qui cherche à cacher quelque chose de funeste.
From this height, Oliver's Castle, one of the most often debated observations, was made early one morning in 1996. A young man spending the night here with his video camera was in the early dawn suddenly aware of something strange unfolding down in the field.
Here I'm standing at Oliver's Castle, at precisely the same spot as John Whaley was standing in August 1996, when he supposedly, for the first time in history, managed to film the creation of a crop circle.
That the crop circle was not here the previous day but had appeared the following morning was a fact. That John Whaley was here at dawn could be confirmed by a military patrol jogging by at that time. John returned to the local pub later that same day and played this remarkable footage from his camera. Even so, many believe that he had managed to manipulate the film with computer animation during this short time span, something that computer animation experts doubt. To overlay a perfect animation over a handheld, unstable film would need several days of computer work using the equipment of that time. Today, the film is still a great mystery. Although confessions now have been made by people claiming to be responsible for it as a hoax, others believe the hoax theory is to be organized debunking, due to the fact that this remarkable footage would have dangerous effect on the public if declared real. Anyway, the repeatedly seen and filmed balls of light are indeed difficult to explain as birds, flying plastic bags, computer animation, or whatever. So are they signs of life existing parallel to ours, but in another dimension? And are they responsible for all the genuine crop circles? Speculation continues to grow in size the more one studies the phenomenon.
I personally am convinced that the vast majority of crop formations are not made by people. They're made by some unexplained agency, whether it be extraterrestrial or interdimensional or from the Earth or whatever. With regard to the lights, there have been so many instances where lights have been seen either before crop formations appear or over crop formations. That again, I think there's a connection between the lights and the crop circles, certainly.
Again, I'm in a fresh and newly appeared crop circle, and I must admit the feeling is quite stunning. It's easy to see why people are attracted by this. But what I don't understand is why the media don't seem to be attracted at all.
They don't like questions which can't easily be answered. So the media have only really liked this when we get to the question of hoaxing and of people making it, Doug and Dave and all that.
Yeah.
Which is a nice, neat thing, you know, it wraps it up in a parcel, we can put it away, that's solved and finished. Now let's get back to the football, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And so really the media don't want to do this one. Even people like the BBC don't want to do this one because it's a big question and it concerns the future of civilization.
I mean, on one particular occasion, I was camping somewhere not far from this area, actually. It was a horrible, cold, windy, dark, rainy night. I had a sudden urge to look out of my tent and, you know, unzipped, looked out, and there's an orange ball of light. Big globe of kind of goldeny, orangey light hanging in the sky, which seemed to be about 30 feet over me. I mean, what the hell was that? You know, I mean, it was only there long enough to, just for me to notice and reaffirm that it physically was there, and then blink out, and that's it. Almost as if they want to be seen for some reason. It's as if they provide a little bit of proof that something really weird is happening, but just not quite enough to provide definitive proof for the world. There's just enough to keep our attention, as it were. People are saying this is the most amazing formation that's ever hit the deck, and I would kind of agree with them, really.
Well, I have seen those balls of light not just at crop circle locations, and this made me think about what they are, because I know that what I have seen was not always related to crop circles, but then I have seen them again in relation to a crop circle.
Number one, do you think the balls of light are intelligent?
Yes. Okay. I'm convinced.
And
I'm convinced.
No. No.
You're not convinced?
No, there's no real proof for that.